Like, I'm talking about giving birth to something. And when you give birth to something, tears come. I seen them in my wife's eyes. I seen them there. Because it was painful. It takes effort. It's hard. There's things got to move around. Ain't used to moving around like that. Ain't meant to like stay like that. It's got to be like a process. It takes some tears, and you're gonna cry with it, and it's gonna be something that is traumatic and memorable, right? So I picked on my wife long enough during the sermon. Let me pick on me a little bit, because I just don't want her to watch this and think like, oh my gosh, you putting that out there. I just need you to see how this happens, guys, with her example. Listen, I ain't never seen nothing clearer to me than this. But when you come into this kingdom, yes, you are a new creation. Yes, you are born a son or daughter of God, reborn. You know what I'm saying? But that is not the end of God's work in you. Just because you're a son, he ain't finished with you. That son got growth to do. That son got a purpose to live out. And for that purpose to come out, he needs to birth it out of you again. Like, every one of us been given gifts and skills for our own unique call that God has given in our lives. Every one of us, without question, without fault. Every one of us. But he's going to have to birth that purpose out into your life. Like, let me case in point, cut to the chase. I found myself at 35 years old, so this is a couple years back, right? I'm at the kitchen table, and I'm just working, and my wife says something. And God's honest truth, guys, I can't even tell you the question. It was just a question. I can't even tell you the question she said, but I know the reaction that followed. I cried like a baby. At 35 years old, and I'm telling you, I ain't a crier. There ain't a lot of stuff to get to me. Like, I'm just not that dude, right? I ain't in touch with that kind of side of me. But something just triggered, and whatever she asked, it hit to the core of me. Like, there was something inside that spoke to every piece of it, and it came out. And there wasn't even no shame in this game. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was literally, like, I didn't even care. There was stuff. Let me tell you why. Because for 15 years, there's been something growing inside of me. For 15 years, there's been something that has been maturing and gaining and living and breathing more and more inside of me, right? And whatever she said that day just struck it. And it was like it had to come out. It can't stay in no longer. Like, it's gonna kill both of us. Because you don't understand. You ain't the one. Like, I'm telling you, there ain't no shame in this. You ain't the one. For 15 years, you go to bed, lay your head down on your pillow at night, look at the ceiling, and something inside of you is just crying out, right? That Holy Spirit is relentless. You can't go do nothing else. You can't let your mind drift on anything else except what he's got. Like, it just cries out day and night. There's something inside of you yearning to get out. And I'm telling you, when she hit me with whatever question she hit me with, boom, it's like a flood of emotions came out. Like she was going down the corridor. Just get it out of me. And I swear, inside of me was saying the same thing. Whatever you got inside of here, God, get it out of me. Because it's time to give birth. What you think we doing up here? This is all I can do. I got to get out what he puts in, period. I got to birth it so that it might affect you, so that it might reach you, so that it might save you. Come on, we ain't doing nothing less than that. And it was held up, it was pent up, it had to come out. So we working through them steadily, week by week, day by day. We put this stuff out there so that we might give birth to something greater than ourselves, a new creation. And that takes tears, and that takes effort. Don't get it twisted. You ain't cried, you ain't birthed nothing yet. So I ain't got no shame in the tears I put down. I ain't got no problem with what I had to walk through and experience, because this thing inside of me, it's worth too much. I saw a baby boy come out my wife, and he is priceless. I wouldn't trade him for everything in the world. I can't imagine what God has birthed inside of me from the kingdom standpoint. It's priceless. I'll go through whatever I gotta go through. I don't care what you say, what you see, what you like. I don't care. Ain't no dignity left. I got to do what he called me to do. That purpose is birthed, and we gotta speak it, baby. You there yet? Can you relate? I promise you, some of y'all can. Because there's something inside bigger than you. There's a king rising up. There's a spirit of a king pushing you forward, and he relentless, baby. He gonna get done what his king has ordered him to get done, and he won't let you rest or slumber. He just won't. You can't go any further. And once you try going some other direction, he's like, why you kicking against the goats? You know what I'm saying? I got a path for you. Wake up and do it. You can't go another route, because something inside you got to come out. Guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I truly hope it blessed you.
And I hope you know that the heart at Cash Hunsley Ministries is to reach nations with the gospel of Jesus, both here and abroad. Now, I can't do that by myself, so I'm asking you that you might step up and be the hands and feet of this ministry. I'll speak it, but I need you to take it into this world simply by sharing. Share this video to someone that you know needs it. Subscribe to our channel and stay in contact with this ministry that you might get our latest content, our latest sermons, our latest revelations that he lets us put out. Let us dare together take this gospel to those who so desperately need it. I thank you for your commitment. I thank you for your time, and may God bless your efforts.